Everybody, welcome back to Matt Breaks Wax. This is part 2 of 1996 Top Series 2 baseball cards. We are looking for a Mickey Mantle insert, a finest or finest refractor possibly. We're looking for some fun inserts. I need an assist. With these packs, they do not open nicely, and I don't want to bend all the corners up. But here we go. Cal Eldred, Chad OJ, Ben McDonald for my O's. It's nice. Len Dykstra. Put one up. Hey, there's Mike Vicina on the Star Power for my Orioles. Love seeing that. It's one for the home team. This is the wrong Braves prospect. Nobody really big on there. Alex Ochoa on there. Now appearing. Ricky Aguilera. He's good. Glenn Dishman. Chad Fonville. And Cliff Floyd. There we go. I have 7 packs for this video and 7 packs for part 3. We'll just see how things go. If we're doing good on time, I might just power through and get it all done in one video. We'll see how it goes. If we have to pause and jump up and down because we found a Mickey Mantle, then I will also just get it all in one video so we're done. Paul O'Neill going up. Pedro Martinez we put up in the last video. Jeff Conine. Mark Loretta, Reggie Taylor, Shannon Stewart. Remember him from the Blue Jays. On the now appearing. Mike Piazza we put up in the last video. Randy Velarde. Jumping up there. John Frascatori. Mark Langston. Barry Larkin we put up in the last video. And Dan Maselli. So we're seeing a little bit of repeat in the collation. Somewhat to be expected. Rondell White. Tim Salmon. So there are only 200 cards in Series 2, so you're not gonna. You are gonna get a bunch of repeats. John Jaha. Edgar Martinez. That's good. We put him up. Alright, Brian Buchanan. Not familiar with him. Alex Ochoa again on the now appearing. Matt Williams again. Aaron Seeley. David Wells. Benito Santiago. Ismael Valdez. And Bernard Gilkey to round out that pack. We have 4 more. We'll see how it's going. We're making good time. About a minute a pack. Tom Glavine. Love it. Norm Charlton. Mike Henneman. Here's some prospects. Let's see. We got George Arias. Hey, there's Scott Rowland and Scott Spezio. Definitely a Scott card. Scott heavy card. Scott Rowland being the big one there. Love that. Now appearing Donnie Wall. A checklist. Whoop whoop. That's funny. Brooks Kishnick. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mark Portugal. Dennis Eckersley. Looking mature. Pete Harnish. We saw before. And Jeff Bagwell. That's a new one. We had not seen that one before. 248. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not 248. That's 380. Jeff Bagwell. And here we go. This is a triple card of Chuck Knobloch. That's interesting. That is not what the triple card of Derek Jeter looks like. It looks a little different, but maybe it is on one card. I don't know. The picture doesn't look like it's a normal size card on the checklist on TCB. It's kind of cool. They're kind of taking that shutter stop approach, but not really staggering it like a shutter stop from Upper Deck, so not really copying, I guess. Mickey Tettleton. I usually put him away for folks. Some people like him. CJ Nitkowski. Carlos Garcia. Man, these are every which way. Cecil Fielder has not been up yet. Cecil's still looking svelte in that photo. He's a big boy, but he wasn't real big yet. Wade Boggs on the Star Power. Brian Banks. There's Vlad Guerrero and Andrew Jones. That might be the biggest prospect card in there. Love that. Jeff Cirillo. Sandy Alomar. We got Sandy Martinez. Another Edgar Martinez. I wonder if they're related. Terry Steinbeck. And Eric Hansen, not Chris Hansen. Alright. 2 more packs. I think we're just going to power through. We're at just over a minute a pack. We can tighten it up. Jeff Montgomery. Jose Lima. Tim Crabtree. David Yoakum on the draft pick. Chris Snopek. Nobody there. That's probably the 3rd time we've gotten that prospect card. That's a bummer. Herb Perry. They feel like they're stuck, but there's Alex Gonzalez. He was pretty good. Rick Aguilera's also pretty darn good. Jose Mesa. And Dean Palmer, another in the pretty good. Alright, Robin Ventura. Mike Henneman. Kent Merker. Mark Portugal. Brian Powell on the draft pick. Phil Nevin on the now appearing. Carl Everett. Like him. There's Lee Tinsley. Faked me out. Thought it would move on for a minute. Brett Butler. Randy Velarde again. Sean Dunston we had not seen before, I don't think. And Todd Hundley to round us out. I'm going to keep going. We'll get this done in under 15 minutes. Ozzie Smith again. That is actually an error card in the set. It's an uncorrected error. There's Jason Kendall. We had one of those before. Ben Grieve, Shane Spencer, Derek Gibson, Roger Cedeno. Some prospects. Ruben Rivera on the now appearing. There's Canerco and Ibanez. That's another big one on the prospects. I like that. Carl Everett again. Edgar Martinez again. There's Jay Buhner. We haven't seen Jay yet. We'll put Jay up today. Thomas Howard. And Moises Alou again. Jose Lima. Ozzie. Rondell White. Derek Lee on the prospects. That's the other one we were looking for. There's Steve Montgomery. Yep, nobody really big there. Jason Brester. Oh, here we go. Don Mattingly on the profiles by Kirby Puckett. So this is Kirby Puckett's thoughts on Don Mattingly. Oops. I know somebody who's going to want this card. Neo, comment down below. I'll drop it in the pile. All right, Don Mattingly. Kirby thought very highly of him. Alex Gonzalez again. Reggie Sanders. We're setting those aside for Pops, and then we'll be sending him some mail. Jay Buhner again. Jeff Flaherty. And Crime Dog, Fred McGriff. Love it. Still no Mystery Finest or Mystery Finest Refractor. It was kind of a long shot at 1 in 96 packs, but not bad. Kent Merker. Frank Rodriguez. Star Power Kirby. Love it. Alright, Billy Owens, Richie Sexton. Alright, nobody big there. Another Mike Mussina on the Star Power. Fantastic. Brett Butler again. Barry Bonds. He's starting to blow up in this picture. He's expanding. Not Skinny Barry anymore, but he's not full-fledged breaking records Barry. Javi Lopez. And Hall of Famer Lee Smith. Brian Recker. Jose Vitiello. Draft pick Garrett Long. Cal Ripken on the Star Power. Always a good day to get a Ripken. Love that. Love it. Richard Hidalgo is probably the biggest name on there. Not really worth keeping. Jeff Brantley. Luis Gonzalez. Another guy that had a pretty good career. There's Roberto Alomar. I love Roberto. He played here for the Orioles for a while. John Frascatori again. Marquise Grissom with the dust from the slide. That's a great photo. And then Brian Hunter. There. 3 more packs to try to get one of these mantles. And I told you I have 1 pack that's set aside for a Junk Wax time travel. So it's probably in there. So you'll want to see that if we don't get it here. So be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. John Olerud, Jeff Montgomery, Dave Nilsson, Brooks Keshernick. We've seen him a couple times. Another Ripken. This is nice. I wonder if this is a regional box with all these Orioles hits in here. A couple of Mucinas, a couple of Ripkins. Jeff Sapan. Ooh, here we go. All right, so this is a Mickey Mantle. This is a Mickey Mantle. We're going to sweat it. We got a Mickey. Benito Santiago again. Kevin Brown. Brett Butler. Trevor Hoffman again. And Ray Langford. That's so sweet. We got a Mickey. I don't know if it's a refractor. I want to say there's an R, so it might not be a refractor, and I don't see an R on it. Let me look at this checklist real quick. Inserts and related sets. So Mickey Mantle commemorative reprint is probably what we have. Although those only say they're in Series 1, so it might not be that. Mickey Mantle picture card, 253 in the 1951 series. Okay. So it might be a finest. Mickey Mantle commemorative reprints. Finest. Yeah, I don't know. Commemorative set card. 1 of 19. Okay. So cards 1 through 19 on the small. Yep, that's it. Okay, so it's Mickey Mantle commemorative reprints finest. So Mickey Mantle commemorative reprints finest refractors. Oh, so it could actually be a refractor too, because it still says card numbers 1 to 19, a small print on the back after Mickey Mantle commemorative set card. Okay, so it could still be a refractor. We'll see what we got. All right, Ryan Sandberg. Gotta love a Rhino. Jamie Navarro. Jeff Cirillo. Oh, I'm so excited. Chris Hammond. Rick Carvita. Oh, there's another card. Another Mantle. All right. So this one, commemorative set card 14 of 19. Okay. All right. We got a couple Mantles to look at, folks. We got a couple. Jimmy Key. It's worth the wait. Andre Dawson. Luis Gonzalez. We still got 1 more pack to rip. Gary DiSarcina. And Jeff Facero. We got 1 more pack. Last pack, Magic. That's awesome. I hope one's a refractor. I really freaking do. Kevin Napier. Oh, we got 2 cards there. Ken Hill. Terry Steinbeck. Craig Wilson on the draft pick. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr. on the star power. That'll sell. That will sell. Or go in my PC, whatever, you know. Brian Buchanan. Chili Davis. I do like to put him up. Todd Worrell. David Wells. Jim Bollinger. And Scott Cooper rounding us out. Man, that was really good. All right. So, let's take a look at these. We'll do them in the order we got them. So we'll look at this one first. So this is a Mickey Mantle finest. Probably. This is commemorative card. So, I mean, I guess it could maybe not be a finest, but let's find out. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it is a finest. I do not think that's the refractor. I think it's just a finest card. But we got the Mickey Mantle. Look at that. Absolutely iconic. Iconic. And it's still got the protective coating on it. We're going to leave that on there because these will get fingerprints on them super easily. Mickey Mantle commemorative set, card 1 of 19. So this is 253 in the 1951 series. So this is the 51 Bowman Mickey Mantle reprint. And, you know, I think this is the rookie. So, I mean, everybody was talking about him. Like, this is a nice little summary there. Some little stats up top. But, you know, man, how iconic is that? Freaking amazing. Ha! How cool is that, people? All right, here we go. Let's look at this other one. We got another one. So this is commemorative of... Oh, this doesn't have the date. So this is going to be 64. Because that's where the stats end there, 64. So 64 tops Mickey Mantle. We're ready? There we go. Again, I don't think that's a refractor. I think that is just the finest. Man, that's so great. So great. I'm leaving the protective cover on them. They will sell with or without them, but I like to do it with just so I know I didn't mess it up. if I don't keep them myself. Because I do have a commemorative Mickey Mantle from, I think, the 99 set. It's another one of these. It is not a refractor. It's just a finest. And I really like that one. It's very close to this one. I don't think it's the exact same year, but it's right around the same time frame. But like, look at that. The rookie and the 64. So, man, what a great hunt. We did it. We found some Mickey Mantles. So, yeah, folks, we got 2 of them. That's amazing. So they're not refractors. So they are, the 1 in 18 Series 2 hobby pack. So it makes sense that we got 2 of them in a hobby box. It just worked out. So, man, it's so cool that we got both of those. If you like doing this, you want to join me for one of these live, I'm going to be doing some live. Check out the posts tab, and you may have to scroll back 2 or 3 posts, but there is one of the big news of me moving to New York, and that in the bottom of that, there's one of I guess there's some ideas of stuff that we can rip live, and I've done some collaborations. We found a Bo Jackson Future Stars card in our first live with senior junior rips. I'm excited to do some more, so just hit me up in the comments or send me an email, mattbreakswax@gmail.com, and we can get one going this spring. And yeah, just have a good time. Just remember being kids and ripping packs, like sitting in the middle of your friend's floor with all your buddies and just throwing all your cards in a pile and like checking the Beckett, just those kinds of vibes is what I'm going for. Just hanging out, talking cards, and having fun, sharing memories. It's all about the memories, not the money for me, so that's why I do this. So be sure to like and subscribe on the way out. Check out those Mickey Mantles, and keep ripping wax.